Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to WWE 2K22 MyRise.
I'd like to officially welcome our newest recruit to the start of his WWE journey.
You come into our sport think it's gonna be easy, but you're in for a real wake-up call.
If you ask me, I think he's going to do big things here.
Look out, Superman punch! That shovel's an equalizer. Spear! This is gonna be one for the ages.
We are going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE. What you do with it is up to you.
So this is it. Day one of training at the WWE Performance Center. As you can see, it looks like everyone heard I was coming and decided they'd be better off staying home. This is cool, but there's no way my journey ends here. I'm going to WWE and then straight to the top, where I make sure that—
What are you doing? You're an hour and a half early for your orientation.
I was just checking out the facility.
There'll be plenty of time for that later. How did you even get in here?
Guy up front let me in.
Oh, big guy with the mustache? Kinda sweaty?
Yup.
Well, that's Todd's final strike. Hope he enjoys early retirement.
Oh, no need to get anyone in trouble. He, definitely checked my ID and even did a pat-down. Really thorough. So Todd's all right in my book. I feel very safe in his big, sweaty hands.
Fine, whatever. Anyway, you're going to need to fill out your information on this and sign a bunch of waivers before you can begin training today. And when you're done with all that, there's actually a fun part. You get to design your wrestling gear in case you become a WWE superstar.
You mean when I become a WWE superstar?
Yeah, sure. Wait, have you been filming this entire time?
Is that a problem?
Filming's not allowed in here without prior consent, which you should have been told by security. Frickin' Todd. Turn it off, please.
Well, that's our first decision done, and this is our Wolverine. So, we've gone for an MMA background due to Wolverine's first ever appearance in X-Men being in a cage fight. We've also gone for a striker, as I think that's what Wolverine would do. We're going to try and stay away from high-flying moves, leg kicks. We're going to try and move away from all that stuff and have a proper striker as Wolverine.
You done with all that yet?
Just finished. It takes time to design a look like that.
I've seen worse.
So now what? Should I go wait at the front desk with you until it's time to start?
Front desk. What do you think I do here? I'm Corey Klein, head recruiter and occasional babysitter of people who don't follow instructions and show up way earlier than they're supposed to.
Oh, that Corey. I guess when we were emailing, I just saw your name and assumed that— You know what? It's nice to meet you in person finally.
Go get changed. Then head over to the gym. The other trainees who started last week should be showing up soon. And to clear up any potential confusion on your end, they are men.
Got it. Thanks.
So this is our MyRise Hub. So this is where we learn about what can happen, what we have to do, where we have to look. Pretty straightforward. Top left hand corner is where we get our notifications. And we also look at our fans. And we go to the hub menu. Nice. Okay, so we've got some new notifications. These are people we can talk to already. Hector Flores. And I didn't catch the name of the one. Social media. So this is the menu. This is where our social media is. Also where we upgrade our attributes. Now, we've got to put these in. We haven't done it yet. Again, my thinking is we're staying as a grounded fighter. I'm going to try and move away from leg kicks. I haven't played with the moves just yet. So I need to change some of those probably. But I'm thinking good striking, good grappling, good resilience. As, you know, Wolverine can heal himself. That's my kind of thinking. I've spent a lot of points very quickly. I think we might have to change some of this very quickly. That hasn't lasted as long as I thought. So, let's drop them down a little bit. Obviously these will upgrade as we go. So, there's always that to come. Defense should be a little, yeah, we should have a decent defense. And our resilience needs to be high. In my mind, that's what we'll be good at. So we'll put our grappling back up a little bit. And that's all. I think we'll take one off defense and put one to resilience. I think that's us. I think that is our Wolverine. And already, with an 86 overall to start with, that's incredible. I didn't think we'd be that high so soon. With only 1 point to spend, I think that is what we need to do. There we go. That is locked in. Now, we have social media. We have people in their DMs. So we can also use this to increase rivalries, hopefully make matches, I believe, as well. Okay. Let's welcome this to WWE. We've got some people in the social media as well. Don't think we can actually reply to any of these as it stands, but we can look at them at least. Okay, it's nice how it plays down the replies as well. And Triple H, finally, Triple H is in the social media as well. Mandy Rose joining in as well. And King Riedel. Okay. Right, who should we talk to first? I'm assuming that's what we need to do next. Let's have a word with Hector Flores.
Hey, new guy, right? I'm Hector Flores. Welcome to the PC.
Don't call me new guy, or rookie, or any other condescending nickname. Especially since from what I hear, you guys have only been here a week.
Okay, suit yourself. And you're right, I've only been here a week, but I've been doing this since I was a kid in Mexico, which is a lot longer than you.
So what? Your dad or uncle were wrestlers or something? Must be nice.
No, I got myself here.
And I got myself to the top rungs of professional MMA, and now here. What's your point?
Take a look around. You might feel at home in a weight room, but out there in the ring, it's a whole different world. You can either learn from people who have experience, or be stubborn and fall flat on your face.
I don't play well with others. Just ask any of my former sparring partners. But I guess letting a rabid animal out of his cage only 2 or 3 times a year will do that.
So tough guy with possible anger issues wants to find new way to get paid. Is that about right?
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. That okay with you?
I guess we'll find out.
With a lot of our answers to questions and conversations, my thinking is to go in the mindset of Wolverine. He's brash, he's rude, he's a nice guy, but at the same time he has his own way of doing things. He doesn't play nice with others. And that's the way I want to portray him as well.
Hey, who are you?
It's my first day training here. Who are you?
Seriously? Have you not been watching Japanese wrestling for the past 6 years? I'm Paragon J. Pierce, the biggest free agent WWE's signed since AJ Styles. Bigger, actually.
I haven't had time to watch Japanese wrestling. I was busy training and fighting in MMA at the highest level in the world.
So you're an MMA fighter, huh? Man, you guys are all the same. You come in our sport thinking it's gonna be easy. But you're in for a real wake-up call. I don't plan on being here very long. They actually should have never sent me here to begin with. But I'm gonna take this opportunity to send you running back to whatever MMA promotion you were cut from.
You remind me of a lot of the guys I fought against. All talk. Luckily for them, they don't have to face me anymore. Unfortunately, you do.
Yeah, in a wrestling ring, which you have very little experience in. You're in my arena now, rookie. And when I'm done with you, you're gonna wish you stayed in your lane.
We'll see.
And to move on the story, we have a hub exit icon. So we need to speak to the last person, and that will move us on. So that's what we'll do, we'll speak to them next, and move on from there. And his name is Chase, by the looks of it.
I heard you were starting today. Big fan.
Thanks. You a big MMA fan?
No, not really. I just love that viral video of the fight where you got knocked out in like 2 seconds. Hilarious. Anyway, I'm actually crossing over from another sport too. I spent some time in minor league baseball.
Really? Who'd you play for?
Well, I wasn't a player. I was actually a mascot named Ribby. But I was around a ton of good athletes.
Oh, okay. Well, that counts for something, I guess.
The best part of the job was they used to have indie wrestling shows at the stadium all the time, where I got to rub elbows with legends like Jerry the King Lawler. He found out I was training on the side as a wrestler and actually helped me get a shot here. Not that I couldn't have made it on my own.
So that explains it. You're Lawler's charity case.
It's not like that. I deserve to be here. You'll see.
Sure. If I need a mascot to cheer me on, I'll let you know.
Whatever. I was gonna ask you to autograph something for me, but now I'm not sure I want it. Probably not worth anything anyway.
I signed a whole bunch of waivers already, saying I'm not liable for anything I do to you in the ring. How about I give you one of those?
Well, I'd prefer a signed mouthpiece or glove maybe, but I guess that'd be cool too. Thanks. See you out there.
Back into her DMs again. And our old coach is in our DMs. And now this is where we can choose to make decisions and choose the kind of branch we want to take. Are we a good guy or are we a heel? Babyface or heel? Which one's it going to be? Well, Wolverine for me is a bad guy, but also wants to look after people close to him. So I'm going to try and portray that as much as possible. Choices will have to be made, but it looks like we're going to be a bit of a heel to start with.
I'd like to officially welcome our newest recruit to the start of his WWE journey. The rest of you've heard this speech already, so we'll try to make it quick.
On our first day, he did the whole ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages thing. It was awesome.
We'll do the talking, Chase.
I was just telling him about your cool DX intro you did.
Chase!
What Road Dogg was getting at is we are going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE. What you do with it is up to you.
Keep in mind, you will be judged at all times. The big man in the sky is always watching.
Not that big man. There's a camera up there with a live feed that goes directly to Triple H's office in Stamford.
The coaches and PC staff certainly have input, but ultimately, he'll decide when the time's right to bring the GMs from NXT, Raw, and SmackDown here so you can showcase your talents.
I'm ready for that now.
Yeah, we know you think that, but it's not your call, big shot.
Okay, now that all that's out of the way, we're gonna start with some one-on-one matches to see where everyone's at.
All right, new guy, since it's your first day, we'll let you choose who you want to face.
Shawn Michaels.
Choose from the guy standing next to you. I'm not an option.
Look, I could beat one of these guys, but that would be expected. I want to do the unexpected in WWE, like defeating a 2-time Hall of Famer on my first day here. I know that might rub people the wrong way, but I don't care. I want to make an impact, and I want to do it right now.
Hunter, you seeing this? This is your chance to say you're kidding.
I'm not.
It's cool. I'll do it.
Sean, that's really not necessary.
Look, if I was standing there in his shoes 30 years ago, I might have said the exact same thing. I'm not the HBK I used to be, but one thing hasn't changed. I don't lie down for anybody. Let's see what you got, kid.
Let's go, Sean! Teach him why you're the showstopper. Sorry, I was a big fan. Old habit.
And we did it. We have called out Shawn Michaels. So our first ever match in MyRise is against the one and only, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Not one I was expecting. A very nice surprise, but it does go with the attitude you want to portray as Wolverine. That's the thing. Now, I failed this match twice. As you can see in the top left, it says we have to win by pinfall or submission. Shawn Michaels is a pretty tough character to beat when we've never done MyRise before. I have been playing this with my son on Universe mode, just because we can be who we want, play each other and team up and stuff like that. I haven't done MyRise until now. So, it is a learning curve. I need to play around with the moves at some point because I'm not particularly happy with a lot of the moves we use. As I say, I want to be more of a striker, more grounded person. That's what we're aiming for. But currently, we're trying to put Shawn Michaels down. We've got to prove a point. Prove that we should be here and prove that we are good enough to go straight into WWE. Currently, it's quite an even fight, to be honest. Shawn Michaels does have the upper hand at the minute. Takes a leg again. He's trying to wear down the base. Kick to the back. Wolverine needs to get up. Okay, he's gone to top rope. Can we get away? Can Wolverine move? He needs to get away from this. And he catches him in midair. What a catch by Wolverine there. What's he going to do then? Slams him to the floor. Misses the run, but kicks to the back instead. He's got to keep Shawn Michaels down. And a big boot to set it all off as well. Back on the floor again. Ripcord lariat there. That was quite cool. Shawn Michaels into the turnbuckle. Knee to the chest there. Nicely done. Reverses it in the turnbuckle though. It's a very, very close and even fight, which I'm really surprised by. This is, of course, Shawn Michaels. We should be struggling, and in fact I have been previously. We've suddenly found some form, hopefully. Okay, into the ropes, out of the ring. Now, it's time to gloat. It's time for Wolverine just to, you know, taunt a few people. Give a bit of attitude back. Shawn Michaels on his feet. I don't know what Hector's doing in the ring. But we can give a bit of taunting and just, you know, prove a point. We asked for this match for a reason. We are good enough to beat here. And we are good enough to beat Shawn Michaels. That's the thing. That's the plan. Well, turnbuckle wasn't the best idea. Shawn Michaels does manage to throw us off there. Shawn Michaels' chest is now yellow, so we've done some damage to the body, which is good. Knee to the face. What a running knee there. It's not enough to win at the minute, but at least it's doing damage. Onto the legs now, working on the lower base of Shawn Michaels. We know we want his finisher. His sweet chin music. We need to take his legs out if we can do it that, just so he does not going to use that move on us. Suplex by Shawn Michaels there. Come on, Wolverine, we need to get up. He's gone for the arm. He has got a signature ready. Can we avoid it? That's the thing. We've managed to counter him trying to get us up. We have got our signature. Big boot takes Michaels down. Come on, we need to set up this signature now. We need to try and capitalise on this little bit of adrenaline we have. No, Shawn Michaels reverses. We're now on the floor. We've got to be careful. If he lands a signature, we could be in a bit of trouble here. We're going to walk away, leave him sitting on the turnbuckle there. He's going to jump down. Went for the knee. He went for the punch, I think, and missed as well. And this is our signature. Suplex, followed by ripcord lariat. And we have our finisher. Now, this is the first time we've seen Wolverine's finisher. It won't be his finisher properly by the end of this. We're still perfecting his moves. But this is, or was, the Batista Bomb. Shawn Michaels has reversed it and gained a finish of his own. We've managed to reverse his finisher though. I think he went for a finish. I don't know. Might not have done. But we've managed to slam him to the floor. Rope break. Unfortunately for Wolverine there. Can't get the win. Shawn Michaels very quick to kick it to, well, not to kick out, but just too close to the ropes. Front mount now. Full mount on Shawn Michaels as we're hammering away on the face. Going for another pin. No, Shawn Michaels shoulder up. Just cannot keep him down at the minute, and he has got some big moves waiting for us in his arsenal. Big boot to the face again. As I say, a lot of these moves will change in the next episode or two because I'm not happy with all the kicking and stuff. I want to change it more for a striker based moveset. That's my thinking. And there's some moves that you see a lot that I'm not that keen on. And there it is, the super kick by Shawn Michaels. Sweet chin music. Wolverine kicks out. He hit it completely out of nowhere and took Wolverine to the floor. Luckily, we could just kick out. But Shawn Michaels is fully in control. He has a signature now as well. Diving elbow from the back to us, but we've kicked up. Come on, Shawn Michaels. We need to take him out now. Throwing him into the turnbuckle. What can we do in the turnbuckle now? Kicks to the midsection and a jumping roundhouse kick to the face. Stamps to the head in the turnbuckle. Nice kick as well in the end there. We need to do something. We need to get this win. Shawn Michaels is hurt. We have done a lot of damage, but he has also done a lot of damage to us, and that's the big thing. Got to keep him down right now. Twisting the arm round. Putting pressure on that right arm there. Okay. Come on. Let's go for it. Hammer fist there on the run. Turnbuckle. This may not be a really good idea considering we're not a high flyer. And it wasn't a good idea. Has he got out from underneath us there? And that looked like an angle slam to me. Shawn Michaels pulling out all the stops now to try and finish us off. We've managed to get up. He's jumped off the turnbuckle. Thought better of it. Both misses the next move each. Didn't really go the way either of us wanted to. Shawn Michaels managed to just glance and blow and no-sell the move there. And a super fist. A Superman punch. Wow. That was in his arsenal. I wasn't expecting that. We now have our finisher. This is the second one. Shawn Michaels reversed the first. Can we do the Batista bomb and put Shawn Michaels away? And we've got him down. Is it enough? Is Shawn Michaels now out? 1, 2, 3. And what a win with our first ever match after a couple of attempts. And we are officially a heel. I was impressed. We were good. I think reversals take some time to get used to. Shawn Michaels put up an admirable fight, and for someone who is a Hall of Famer, I'm not surprised.
I'll hand it to you. Took a lot of guts to call me out and then back it up in the ring.
I said I was gonna make an impact, and that's exactly what I did.
It was a risk and also a bit of a shortcut. From my experience, those two things don't always work out.
But this one did, didn't it?
I guess so, since Triple H just texted me that he saw our match on his live feed. Said he was impressed, and he'd be keeping an eye on you.
Well, there you go. Everything turned out great, didn't it?
Yeah, except for my sore back. Wasn't exactly planning on competing today. Now I'm paying the price. Just keep in mind this was one match. You still have a lot to prove before you're ready for WWE.
Shawn Michaels very gracious there. And what a match, what a start to WWE MyRise with Wolverine. Now, this will be an ongoing series. I'm hoping to do a lot more episodes over Easter to make up for us not streaming. But we'll see how that goes. Keep an eye out for the scheduled videos on a Sunday to let you know what is happening. If you do enjoy this content or any other on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. A like on the episodes does really help as well. We'll see you next time.